What's the reason you couldn't tell if someone liked you or not? I'm sitting in my car outside this girl's apartment at midnight because she just called me crying about her ex again, and I spent 2 hours comforting her and she hugged me for like 5 minutes saying I'm the best guy she knows. And then as I'm leaving she mentioned she has a coffee date tomorrow with some dude from Tinder, and I'm losing my mind because I genuinely cannot tell if she sees me as a friend or something more. The thing is, Jessica and I met at work 6 months ago when she transferred to my department, and we started getting lunch together every day, and she'd always touch my arm when she laughed and text me goodnight every single night. And my buddy Marcus kept saying, bro, she's definitely into you. But then she'd talk about other guys she was seeing and ask my advice like I'm her girlfriend. I remember last week when we went to this concert together, just us two, and she held my hand during the encore, and I thought, okay, this is it, she's finally showing me she feels the same way. But when I drove her home and went in for a kiss, she turned her cheek and said, you're such a good friend. And I felt like an idiot for misreading everything. Now I'm driving home from her place again after another late night rescue mission, and I'm thinking about how she calls me before anyone else when she's upset, and how she gets jealous when I mention going on dates, and how she literally said last month, I wish I could find a guy like you. And I'm sitting there thinking, lady, I am a guy like me, I'm right here. My roommate is still up when I get home, and he takes one look at my face and says, Jessica again. And I nod, and he says, dude, you need to either tell her how you feel or stop being her emotional boyfriend without the benefits. And I know he's right, but I'm terrified that if I confess she'll say she never saw me that way, and I'll lose even the friendship. The next day at work she brings me coffee without asking, just the way I like it, and she says, thank you for last night, you always know exactly what I need. And I realize the reason I can't tell if someone likes me is because she's giving me all the signs of a relationship except the actual relationship, and I'm too scared to ask for clarity because living in this confusing maybe is somehow better than hearing a definite no.